Hi, I thought I would hop on here and share. It's the first day that the Nordstrom anniversary sale preview was up, so I have went through all the list really of women's things, home, all accessories, shoes, beauty exclusives, and then even a little bit of baby stuff this year since I am expecting. So really everything except men's, I think I, for the most part, looked at. And these are kind of my, how many have I got here? 122. Just my top picks. If you are just interested in what kind of things are for sale, this is or on sale is a good variety, and these would be the top items I would recommend, either things I personally might want to try that I think are good deals that I've gotten before, brands I know and love, that kind of thing. I don't know that I'll get much of anything in the sale this year. Like I said, we're expecting a baby in September, so try not to really spend much money, but there are a few things I might pick up. But this is just my list of what I would recommend others to try. So I always like looking at jackets and coats, blazers, outerwear of any kind, because you can get really good prices and they have great brands with good quality. So starting here, just a good like Bernardo long coat. That one was in a couple colors, but I liked that one. All the Avec La Fille, I think is how it's pronounced, their coats and blazers are always good. I love this like two-toned. A couple more here. Kind of a dressier one, and then some quilted and more like puffer ones. I have a Zella long line like puffer jacket I highly recommend. Chelsea 28, I actually have wanted to try that brand. I've heard good things about their dresses, but I don't have one. Just a few tops here that I liked and thought were unique. A Treasure and Bond and a couple of kind of lace Caslon ones. These Prada sunglasses were really cool. They have like the tortoise around the sides. So I thought if I was going to invest in another like high quality designer pair to then get my prescription lenses put in, those would be a really good one, because it's about that time after I have the baby to go back and get a new eye exam. I know my prescription will have changed, and so I typically get a more expensive pair of sunglasses to get the lenses put in, but that's still probably more than I want to spend. But I really liked them. I thought I would share them. I liked these two cardigans. Free People, if you're wanting to splurge on Free People, the sale is always the time to do that. If those are your style, couple other Free People sweaters. Again, calls it a mini dress. On me, it would definitely just be a top sweatshirt type situation. Some little mock neck sweaters. Those are in style again. I should put one in both colors. And then all the athleisure wear. I can't recommend Zella, Nike, Adidas, all of that enough. Spanx, if you're looking at any of those, this is the time while they're on sale. So several Zella pieces I always like looking at, as well as the Nike stuff. More Zella. I didn't realize now has like a scuba, so kind of like the Spanx scuba. As someone who's 6 foot tall with a long torso, I have trouble with a lot of theirs that are cropped. They're really like too cropped on me, so I don't know about anything. It makes it difficult for me to get like a set with the jacket and the pants, even though I would like one, because the jackets are all really short on me. Again, sports bras, leggings, shorts, great time to stock up on those. Not sure how I thought I had everything kind of grouped together, but here's the L'Occitane set. Another sports bra. We recently took a trip last month and had a carry-on case that is now worse for wear after we got back home with it. So I do need to replace a carry-on bag. So I was looking at the luggage, so that's why those are there. Couple of home items, not a ton of stuff. I probably would never pay that much for a table runner, but I really liked that one. And then I liked that blanket, but I don't really know that I need. One kind of Stanley. I'd actually been looking at this kind online. They have them on Amazon, and they are $75. It essentially, you don't have to then have a different little thing to put your water bottle in to make it where you can carry it crossbody. You don't have to just carry it. You don't have to have it on a huge, like it's already comes with it all together. And so they had two colors, this purple and a blue, that are essentially 50 instead of 75. I just thought with, unless I don't know, with the baby, being able to have it kind of carry it hands-free, especially if I'm not always using a stroller with a cup holder. But again, $50 for a water bottle. I don't really need it, but that was actually something I had kind of already looked at and had saved to Amazon. So it's like, oh, they have them here, different colors and cheaper. So if I was going to get it, that would be the time to. Again, I don't know. We don't have a bouncer yet. I've heard, these baby Bjorn are the best, but it's, what is that? $75 off. Still really expensive, so don't know that I'll splurge on that. Probably get a cheaper one, but if you've been looking at those, they are going to be on sale. Same thing with this. Obviously, that's not something we would even need now, but I kind of put that there to be able to talk about all the gear. So if you're needing any car seat strollers, a lot of those were on sale. A few little outfits here that I just thought were cute. I haven't really gotten much yet. This little football set, and then the little Nike sets are really cute. A couple other little ones there. I don't know that I'll get any. I'm wary of getting things that aren't immediate because I just don't know what size he'll be in. I don't want to get 9 and 12 months of stuff and then it be the wrong season because he's either bigger than that or smaller than that. So I feel like sticking with newborn and 3 months, I should be okay, even if he's a little big or a little small. But anyway, another little, it's a layered look, so it's coming with the shirt and the sweater vest. Couple other there's some Zella, and then I did want to look at pajamas. That's one of the things I kind of try to stock up on. And an item I really like having nice pajamas. As I've gotten older, I'm getting away from all my ratty pajama pants and old baggy t-shirts and throwing them away when they get holes in them, and just trying to replace them with nice quality pajamas. So there were a couple of short piece ones, and then the Moonlight pajamas. I've never bought them when they weren't on sale. I don't plan on it just because they're so expensive, but at the sale price, it makes them not that much more expensive than the sets at Target, and the ones at Target are not as good quality in my opinion. So I put a few in there. I size up in them to just make sure they're nice and cozy. Some more Zella, more pajamas, more Zella, Free People shirts. The True & Co. bras, I can't say enough good things about. They are truly my favorite. They are just so comfortable. Some crew socks. I have some I kind of need to replace. I just thought those were fun with the stripes. I love these Zella socks. I like the Bombas too. Of course, they're more expensive. All right, some of the beauty and skincare things. That Estee Lauder, I still have yet to try that. Don't think buying it at $171 would be the way to try it. But if you use that product and love it, I mean, it's a huge bottle and a big discount. People love this balm by Osei. The Donna Karan deodorant, I do really enjoy. Pura, they now have the regular kind of diffuser as well as the little plug-ins. Bobbi Brown face base as a staple. I tried this Trish McEvoy, I guess it was probably last year, and I really like that, actually. Skinny Confidential roller, now $60 for a face roller. Still more than I'm gonna pay, but I know some people swear by this brand and love everything. If you were looking at it, it is $30 off. Another Osei product, Saint Tropez. This and the Loving Tan are my two favorite tanners. So if you use Saint Tropez, it's a good discount price. You get kind of the mini, the regular, and a mitt. I have used the Arcona pads before. I really like them. I think they're great. Again, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, kind of a staple. You're getting a 2-pack for $50. Same thing if you use, the Lancome mascaras, you're getting the booster and then a mascara. People rave about this Vacation brand. So I guess it's at first I thought, yeah, it's a SPF oil and then a lip oil. The Salt and Stone deodorants. The Necessaire body wash, Tangle teaser, and some of the little Ordinary sets were just kind of the things I saw that were good values or that people use as staples. A few of the things I might be interested in. This Rebecca Minkoff bag. I really just want a large, huge, big black hobo bag. I have tons of black bags, but they're mostly all crossbody or smaller or giant tote bags, and nothing really kind of an in-between, just good day bag. So, I mean, that's real leather. I probably won't be spending that on it, but again, same kind of reasoning for the other sunglasses I already talked about. I liked these black ones, these Coach ones, same thing, another black bag there I kind of liked. All right, jewelry. I love jewelry. I need 0 pieces, but some I found that were not too expensive, that were very pretty here. A necklace, a pair of earrings. And then, so if I wasn't going to do the crossbody Stanley, but I want to have some kind of bag to put my water bottle in, there is this Zella crossbody bag. I would need to look into it and see what kind of bottles it actually fits. Is it going to fit any bottle? Does it just fit a small plastic water bottle? Is it going to fit a Hydro Jug, a Stanley, a Brewmate? So I would need to look into that more. This 2-pocket belt bag, Zella kind of crossbody. I actually thought that might be good to use as kind of like my husband could even have as a diaper bag. I don't know. They're $19. If it's bigger than I would need to look at the dimensions. If it's not any bigger than the larger Lululemon, it wouldn't really be worth it. But I think it looked like it was. I'll have to go back and see, but they had it in a couple colors. All right, and then shoes are my weakness. Shoes are my weakness in everything, and the Nordstrom anniversary sale is no exception. I found several that I liked, and I didn't even look through all of them. I got to a certain price point, and then I just sorted cheapest, lowest price to most expensive, and then I think I got to about $140 and stopped looking. But I found, if you're in the market for shoes, it's a great time to get good brands that will last you. So I found several shoes here. They have a lot of these little Adidas style. So if you or people in your family are wanting those, they are, looks like they were all between maybe like $20 and $40 off. They always have a different kind of the UGG slippers. So if you're wanting, those make great gifts, you know. Or if you have some, you've worn them a couple years and yours are now worn out, you want to replace them, it's a good time to do that. I just liked these. Some little Uggs, but kind of a different style with the fur. I hadn't seen any like that before. Just, yeah, other little ones I thought were cute. These dirty laundry little clogs, I really liked that for some reason. Like, that design, it was just very unique. I don't know what you would, like, what I would wear them with other than jeans. And then it having all that light on it, I could see jeans fading onto them. But yeah, I thought they were adorable. I think they had like a floral kind too. I typically, maybe every other year, do pick up some of the like sneaker cleaner or fabric repellent type stuff from this brand for shoes. It works really well. It's a great time to get On Cloud or Hoka if you're in the market. They're on sale. These Adidas, I like that it's kind of a cream color and not just white or black like they usually offer. Some more Zella joggers. They had a couple different New Balance styles again. These Adidas I love. I would love to actually get a pair of like maybe this pink and green one, but I don't know. I don't need them, and those are always usually the first thing to go. And I can't shop till just regular card holders, I think. So I'm sure everything will pretty much be sold out. But looking through this, if I was going to try to, like, actively try to get some of this, I would like to get maybe one pair of these tennis shoes. Either those pink and green Adidas. Maybe those clogs to try. My UGG house shoes are worn out. Like I said, I'm unsure about those. I need to go back and see the dimensions. I mean, the prices are fine. It's just, out of all the jewelry, if I was going to get any, it would be those two, but I don't need any of that. I'll probably pass on all of these, even though they're good deals. I need to check and see what my stock is like. I think I'm still good on all this stuff from like the Sephora sale. I don't need if I have the diffuser already, so I would just get refills. Need to check and see how I am on deodorant, but I've been trying to, now that I'm pregnant and then I'll be breastfeeding, use aluminum-free options. So I've kind of taken a pause from using the Donna Karan, and the Donna Karan aluminum-free I don't like. It does not work nearly as well, and it even smells different and has a different consistency. So probably won't get them this time. No, I think I'm actually okay on short socks like that. I do need some crew socks, so I don't know. I might throw in a pack of those if I do an order. It's not really the perfect time for me to stock up on more bras, again, because I'm going to need to get nursing bras, so I might wait on those right now. I could use some more joggers from Zella or Nike, or maybe a pair or two of both, just because, you know, I'm going to be basically in postpartum all fall and winter, and I know that's probably what I will live in, is, you know, I'm not going to want any leggings that are real constrictive, and then baggy t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, that kind. So I might, if they're still available when I can shop, try to get a couple pair of joggers to try on and see. I'm always kind of in between sizes, and now I'm pregnant and then figuring out what size I would need then. It's going to be kind of a guessing game of figuring it out. I'd rather them be a little too big than a little too little, but same thing with the pajamas. I might pick up a pair or two of those. I gotta go back and look and see. I have a few pairs, so I want to see what colors I have. I don't have any like short sets, and I like that these are button down shirts, which would be easy for breastfeeding, so I might get one of those. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of might just wait and see what I get from baby showers that are upcoming here in the next couple weeks, and hold off on these. I mean, they're not that cheap of prices, so I do like the idea. I might splurge and get one of these little Nike sets. I don't know. Again, I'm on the fence about this water bottle. I don't need it. I might see the dimensions of that little Zella one and see if it's going to hold one of mine that I already have first. And my guess is anything Stanley will not be available by the time I can shop anyway. Don't really need those. I can get a cheaper suitcase. Now's not the time for me to really invest in a new one, I don't think. Sports bras, again, because I'm in between sizes and everything right now, I don't know that I'll get any of that. These are usually all too short on me. This oversized one might not be, but I don't really need that. Don't really need those. $85 is still expensive, and I think Amazon has a dupe of those. Love these, but yeah, I would get on and look and see if Amazon has a dupe before I paid $99 just to have an oversized sweater. I can probably find a dupe cheaper. I do like these. I know the price is still a lot, even for Free People. I doubt anything Free People will be available by the time I can shop anyway, so I don't think I would have to have the dilemma of deciding. If one of them happened to be still available in my size, I might get one just to try it and see, and then probably return it. I do like these Kazon button-up shirts. Again, same thing. I might try one if they were available when it's my turn to shop. Don't really need any of these coats. I just liked them. So, again, maybe a few items if they're still available when it's my turn to shop. I might try, but not a lot this year. I feel like not as much, but I also kind of have different priorities and know I can't spend much, so that did probably make me a little biased as I was going through and looking, but I did feel like the selection was definitely down, but the good staples and brands we've all come to expect, definitely still there. So shoes, undergarments, outerwear, athleisure wear, pajamas, still really good selection on all of that as far as like the staples. So all right, that was everything I have right now in my cart or my wish list for the 2025 Nordstrom anniversary sale. I would encourage you, everybody, even if you don't have a card, you spend a ton of money there, you've never purchased anything there, you've never even downloaded the app, it does not matter. You can make a free account and get on and add things to the wish list. Just go to where it says preview sale, and then it will let you know what your day is that you'll be able to shop in July. And that way you have it all already saved. Stuff does sell out very quickly. It will come in and out of stock. So having the items you're interested in already in your saved list makes it much easier to then pick what you want, put it in your cart, and check out. You can see if something's out of stock. Don't delete it, because if it comes back in stock, it will show up in your list. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend making a list. even if there's just like one pair of shoes you want. Add it to your wish list and keep checking. You can also put on there to make sure it will notify you. So if something's out of stock and it comes back in, it's going to pop up on your phone a notification that that item is back in stock. So if it's something you're really wanting, I would do it that way just to make sure, because it does get a little bit crazy with things going in and out of stock. All right, that is all I had for today. If you are planning to shop, good luck. I hope you get at least most of what you are trying to find. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this one. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in